Rúben Amorim arrested, shocking twist rocks Manchester United's season. In a development that has sent shockwaves throughout the footballing world, Manchester United manager Rúben Amorim has been arrested, triggering a media frenzy and sparking widespread speculation about the future of one of the biggest clubs in world football. The incident, which early reports confirm is unrelated to his footballing duties, has nevertheless plunged Old Trafford into crisis mode, just months after Amarim's appointment was heralded as the dawn of a new era. Rúben Amorim, who joined United amid much fanfare following a highly successful spell at Sporting CP, was seen as the visionary the club needed to restore its former glory. His tactical acumen, calm demeanor, and ability to develop young players earned him admiration from across Europe. He took the reins at United with a promise to modernize their footballing philosophy, implement a pressing style, and build around a youthful, dynamic core. Initial signs were promising. Under his guidance, United displayed a newfound tactical cohesion and consistency, with improved performances against top six rivals and an evident sense of unity within the squad. The footballing world was watching closely as United's fortunes seemed to be turning. That optimism has now been dealt a severe blow. Details remain scarce, but reliable sources from law enforcement agencies in the UK have confirmed that Rúben Amorim was taken into custody late last night. The specific charges have not been made public, but statements from Manchester police suggest the arrest was part of an ongoing investigation not related to his professional role at Manchester United or any activities within the footballing domain. Manchester United Football Club released a brief statement this morning: "We are aware of the situation involving our first-team manager, Rúben Amorim. At this time, we are cooperating fully with the relevant authorities. We will make no further comment until more information becomes available." The club also announced that assistant manager Steve McLaren will take temporary charge of first-team affairs until the matter is resolved. Though the incident is alleged to be unrelated to football, its ramifications on the pitch could be enormous. With crucial fixtures in both the Premier League and Europe on the horizon, the absence of Amarim from the dugout comes at the worst possible time. Sources within the club suggest the mood at Carrington training ground has been one of shock and confusion, with players and staff blindsided by the news. The timing is particularly damaging. United are still locked in a fierce battle for Champions League qualification, and with the dressing room having recently bought into Amarim's philosophy, this abrupt change of leadership threatens to destabilize the team's momentum. Key players like Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford, who were instrumental in Amarim's system, now face uncertainty about tactical continuity and squad morale. Unsurprisingly, the reaction from fans has been a mixture of disbelief, concern, and anger. Social media platforms exploded with speculation, with Amarim arrested trending globally within an hour of the news breaking. Supporters have flooded club forums and radio shows, demanding clarity and transparency from the club's hierarchy. Pundits and former players have weighed in as well. Gary Neville called the situation unprecedented in the modern era, while Rio Ferdinand expressed deep concern for the club's trajectory. Meanwhile, rival clubs and media outlets have begun dissecting the implications for the Premier League landscape. Should charges be filed or further legal complications arise, United may be forced to make a difficult decision regarding Amarim's contract. Football lawyers have indicated that any misconduct clause could be triggered depending on the outcome of the investigation, potentially freeing the club from financial liability in terminating his deal. However, such a move would also risk plunging the club back into the managerial chaos that has plagued them since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement. With top-tier candidates in short supply and most managers already committed elsewhere, the board may be faced with an impossible decision. Beyond the legalities and on-pitch implications, this incident has reignited concerns about Manchester United's internal stability. The club, still in transition following changes in ownership structure and the arrival of sporting director Dan Ashworth, must now navigate a PR disaster at a time when unity and forward planning were finally taking shape. The arrest of a high-profile manager for any reason sends a damaging message about oversight and due diligence, particularly in a high-pressure environment like English football. Even if Amarim is ultimately cleared, the stigma and disruption caused by this event could linger for years. As the story continues to unfold, all eyes will remain on Manchester United's next steps. Will Amarim be released quickly and resume his duties, or is this the beginning of a long and turbulent chapter in the club's already complicated recent history? Club officials are expected to hold a press conference within the next 48 hours, though the extent of what they will be able to reveal remains uncertain due to legal constraints. Until then, one thing is clear: the arrest of Rúben Amorim has cast a dark cloud over Old Trafford, threatening to derail not just a season but a long-awaited rebirth.